Hey there, today we're going to review this cart abandoner workflow that's focused on product value segmentation. First, we're going to start by clicking on Use Template. Once you do that, you'll be taken directly into the workflow builder. And this is where we have the enrollment trigger and this if-then branch living that determines exactly who gets to see these designs down below. We'll start off by looking at the enrollment trigger just to see who we're targeting here. We have all visitors as our segment, and we have these filters down below. So this is targeting any visitor that is exiting your website, or if they've been idle for a certain amount of time. We're also ensuring that this doesn't fire on those post-purchase pages like thank you or the confirmation page. And you can add in any pages here that are irrelevant to this type of flow. We are also ensuring that this is firing for people that have at least one item in their cart and they viewed at least one page. We'll hop into enrollment settings next. This is where we have the pop-ups firing at least once per session based off of all those filters. So once someone actually closes the design, they won't be seeing that again that session. We can save any settings that we update, and we can then hop into the if-then branches here that you can update as well. First, we have our lower value items as the first branch and our higher value items as a second branch. When it comes to updating how you want to target, you can do so by clicking in here to edit. You can also add a different condition if we want to target by, let's just say, a specific product name. You can use product name here, and then you'll be delivered your products that exist in your account. We can apply that condition, and then we just want to ensure we delete anything that isn't relevant to that targeting. I'll go ahead and delete this one for now. We'll save any updates that we made. Now we're going to hop into the designs to make any edits here. Once we click edit, we'll be taken into the design studio. And here's where we may want to update the image, some color, or even the text. So when it comes to the image, you can click here on the element. On the right-hand side, you'll be given the option to replace image. You can do so by choosing an existing image. You can upload something new, or you can check out any stock images that we have here. Next up, we have this background color. We want to make sure that we're in the right layer to update that color. So what we'll do is we will use this little arrow in this blue box, and that just takes us up a level to the proper layer. Here on the right-hand side is where we'll see those overlay settings, and that's where we can adjust the fill type. And for now, we just want to adjust the color. So let's do something that just takes us more to dark mode. That looks good to me. We'll follow this up by getting into the text layer. If you want to update the text, you'll just simply click on the element, and then on the right-hand side, you'll see the typography settings show up. So we could update something like the size. This is desktop, so totally okay to make that a little bigger. And we can even update the color. We'll hop into the discount code next. You'll click on that element. Here on the right-hand side is where you'll update what that discount code is. You'll either have a discount code here available for you to use that maybe you've already set up, or you can add a new discount either by syncing to your e-commerce platform or just add a code manually that you know already exists. So for us, this is 10% off. We'll just use our existing 10 off code. Next up, we have our CTA here that's taking us back to site. And if we go into the settings here on the right-hand side, you'll see this is just meant to close the design. If you did want to link somewhere, you could change that action by clicking link to URL and then adding in the URL that you would like. For now, we'll still just close without attribution. That's going to be the same deal for this close in the upper right-hand side. That's just closing the design. Fabulous. Once you are happy with any updates that you've made here, we are going to check out the different viewports, and then you can see how this would fire across different devices. So we've got desktop, tablet, a mobile view, and another mobile view here. What I do want to note is that with this being a responsive studio, any updates that you make on a mobile design, you will not see relayed into the desktop version. So as an example here, let me just change this font to be something a little smaller because we are on mobile. We probably don't need something as big. We'll go back into desktop and you'll see that hasn't changed at all. So you can be sure that any updates you're making to that mobile can be really specific to how your mobile layout is. Once we're happy, we will go ahead and publish this on the right-hand side here. That's ready to use in our workflow, and we'll go back into the workflow builder and we can check out our second design. which is going to be very similar to the first. This is just going to have a different item that we can provide as an offer. Same deal here. You have an image option you can change, background. We will always want to make sure we add a discount code, and then you can see your CTAs and update that as you would like. When you're happy here, we can publish that. You'll notice that we do get a design audit triggered. So this is telling us that we don't have a discount code added. So that's perfect. What we want to do is update that. Once you click on update, that will take you directly to the settings here on the right-hand side that you need to update. So that was a great catch. Going to add my code in there. I will publish, and you can see that design audit gets resolved right away. So now let's hop back into our workflow builder. From here on the right-hand side, you'll have the options to publish, save, preview, and view history. To preview, this will open up a new tab, and this is where you can see from each if-then branch what will actually show up, and you can engage and see the different viewports. We'll go ahead and publish this workflow since we're happy with it. We'll be given this last screen if we want to go live. We will go live, and then we'll be able to see this workflow fire on our website based off of those conditions that we have set.